Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. In the news today, the Sentence Bay police, they have arrested and charged a 31-year-old pump attendant for 3 counts of embezzlement. Her name is Terry Ann Henry, but she is popularly known as Terry. Terry is living at Prairie in the parish of St. Ann. It is said that Terry, she was employed to a gas station at Draxall in St. Ann, and the allegations are that when Terry worked, she collected monies for the sale of gas. It is said that these sales are accounted for on a daily basis on a tally sheet. It is alleged that Terry, she changed up some of the words and figures on the tally sheet and chop off some of the food. You know what chop off some of the food means? You don't? It means that Terry, she pocketed some of the money. Things bust out during an audit and Terry, she was confronted. It is alleged that Terry, she confessed to chopping off some of the food on 3 different occasions. As a result, the police were informed and Terry, she was picked up. She was charged and she'll be going to the courts shortly. This next incident, it took place yesterday afternoon. Thursday, May 30, about 2 o'clock. It took place along the Granville Main Road in the parish of Trelawney. We are learning that a man, his name is Winston Clark. He was 40 years old and he was living at Bounty Hall in the parish of Trelawney. We are told that Winston, he was riding a Cobra motorcycle along the Granville Main Road from Bounty Hall towards Falmouth direction. It is said that on reaching a section of the road, Winston, he failed to keep to his left. As a result, he collided head-on into a black 2011 Toyota Noah that was coming in the opposite direction. Winston, he was thrown from the bike and he received serious head and bodily injuries. He died as a result. We are told that persons who were in the Toyota Noah, they received injuries but they were not life-threatening. The bike and the Toyota Noah, they were extensively damaged. Sad indeed. In this next report, now, that man on your screen, his name is Dalian Butler. I'm going to be playing a video and you're going to hear him saying what he used to be called and where he used to work. I am reading an article in one of the newspapers and they're saying that he was 65 years old, but I doubt it. Dalian, he was a ex-policeman and he lived at Tulip Street in the Longville Park area of Clarendon. We are told that Dalian, he was living overseas, but he returned to Jamaica because he had developed mental issues. We are also told that in recent times, he fell on hard times. Watch this video.
Yeah, man.
Just ask this what it is.
You know, I arrived in Jamaica for the 9.
Remind them how you be.
My number is 9927, Constable Dalian Butler. He used to work at patrol base.
How they call you?
Island Bus.
Yeah, for all who remember.
Yeah, all who, some people call me 50 Cent. And you know, I basically come to get a car and I have all the documents and then say to come back. I say I can't come back because I have no way. So I have to walk Gaspari and then I walk come here so I have to walk off my shoes, you know. So I can't hold my emotions, so I have to leave it like that, you know.
Yeah. Brother,
no, I give him.
You just walk him on downtown, barefooted. I don't disgrace him on barefooted, but from me see me set up my right. So, Jaja.
No,
set up my right. So how long are you there at Jamaica, you say?
On the 9th.
So from the 9th of January?
Yeah.
So from the 9th of January you've been here, where have you been since from then time till now?
From them time till now, I stop up at Pegasus one time. And then say I can't stay up there for no reason and start.
Cause?
And then I go around the yard at Longville Park. After I go my yard at Longville Park.
Wash up that thing, man. Now they come on. Yeah.
I have to walk and most people say they're not money. I'm alright, miss. I have to walk and most people don't carry me in their car.
Keep blessed. Later.
Yeah.
I know, not in the family.
As yet.
We are learning that late yesterday afternoon, Thursday, May 30, about 6:30, Dalian, he was found at his home with a belt tied to his neck and tied to a section of his closet. He was cut down, but it was too late. It is suspected that Dalian, he took his own 3 points. Sad indeed. And talking about taking own 3 points. This one, it took place last night. Thursday, May 30, about some minutes to 9 o'clock. It took place at the Bannister Housing Scheme in the Old Harbour area of St. Catherine. We are learning that a youngster, his name is Jordan Jermaine Williams. On September 20, coming up, he will be celebrating his 19th birthday. Our information is that Jordan, he was last seen alive at his home last night about 8:30 after having dinner. About minutes after 9 o'clock last night, he was found by a family member in their grandfather's bedroom. He was seen with a piece of electrical cord tied to his neck and tied to the bedpost. He was taken down and an alarm was raised, but it was too late. Jordan, he was DEAD. The police, they are now carrying out investigations to find out whether or not Jordan might have taken his own 3 points. Sad indeed. In this next report, from the other day, I've been carrying some stories. Lots of atrocities are taking place in Rose Heights and surrounding areas of St. James. Late yesterday afternoon, Thursday, May 30, about 6:30, lots of shots were heard being fired in the Rosemount Gardens area. It is said that a guy in his mid-30s, he's popularly known as Pumpy, he was on his way home when, on reaching a section of the community, a silver Toyota Axio motor car with 3 hoodlums aboard drove up. The hoodlums, who were armed with rifles and handguns, they opened gunfire at Pumpy. Pumpy, he managed to run away, making good his escape without being hurt. The rivaling hoodlums, they then made good their escape in the said Toyota Axio. The mayhem. Now, this next incident, it took place yesterday afternoon, Thursday, May 30, at minutes after 3 o'clock. It took place at Rockland Avenue in the Chinatown area of Central Village in the parish of St. Catherine. The police, they are saying that, acting on intelligence, they went to a premises in the area. It was said that hoodlums who are wanted by the police, they were hiding out at that location. The police, they are alleging that on arrival, 2 guys were seen on the premises. It is alleged that one of the guys, he pulled a shotgun and opened gunfire at the police. The police are saying that they took evasive action and returned the fire, and the guy, he was hit and he dropped with the shotgun. It was taken from him and it was found to be a Black 88 Maverick 12 gauge shotgun with the serial number intact. It was loaded with 1 live round. The guy who was hit, he was identified as 32-year-old Dwayne O'Shane Beckford. He died on the spot. The other guy who was there, he was taken into police custody. Indicom are carrying out investigations. Next up, In a subsequent video, I'm going to be updating these two stories. First up, a man known as Text. He was shot and killed in the burnt ground area of Ramble in the parish of Hanover early this morning. Text, he was shot and wounded last year in October and someone was charged. We are going to be giving you chapter and verse in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. Also, a man was shot and killed at Paul Island in the Grangehill area of Westmoreland earlier today. He's called Ren. I am doing some digging and we'll be updating those stories in a subsequent video. Stand by for them. But in this next story, by now, you should know that persons are not afraid to give us information because they know that their identity is well protected over Yasso. We no pick side when it comes on to hoodlum activities. Early yesterday morning, a PNL detective sent me some voice notes. The person is talking about Green Pond in the parish of St. James. There was a killing in the area between Wednesday night and early yesterday morning. I want you to listen carefully to what this PNL detective has to say. I have distorted the person's voice. Listen this.
You know, sir, Papa, at 10 o'clock last night, me get a call. I tell me, sir, pay shot of fire, you see me? But me did I try to find out but this morning at 5 o'clock now, one bird budge me and tell me, say, oh, a dad father then clap out last night, you see me? Yeah. But me I tell her, man, me not joke still, me daddy and me I tell her this still. You say that whether the serial, the daddy, real man I road. Every day the man go work, Papa. Judge and well, man just have 3 youth where I don't know what take him on here, man. 3 youth him on a van. 2 of them did want it. That a dada one next, the bigger one, you know. Because the bigger one must do some robbery ones and in the wanted stuff. And then time they lift up on a hide. And the next 2 now, the last one now, short mask. You see me, that man irie, but that man feel it, I know me, I tell you. Call once me up on the hill then, man, I run me see all short man and dada running up. So I heap a man from up a spring, rush them, you know. With heap a strap and but serial just if it take for himself. Because you see, find them kill Chen and his name calls Dada and David. Serial to lift up. We get it, man, a good man, I swear. Real working man. Then call him a Gayan, you know. It's a serial and then call him Panny with a Gayan and real name. Alright, what you know? You would have gone up on Sharon Hilltop. You see me? But you see up on the hilltop then it's kind of funny because you see if you're in a Huggins Lane, you can walk just to go up the same way. You can go on all Cornwall courts and first left and go back around the same way up a tank side, you see me? I just up the side of a battlefield still. I'm not to even go up there so much if I'm not it. You see me? But up there not good. But up there they go shoot him in our house still, you see me? We get to understand. Papa, again, when I wicked this thing, you know, I tell you, say, look at him and let's take it to the hell that they may know. Because you say, I'll change father. You must go lift up, you know. If I saw me see it, I go, you know. And then David have one mother up there again now with 2 sisters. And the woman there, you know, man, go well. The woman there, one real cross mind to choose still, you know. No joking, back everything around, you see me? And defending you, empty fools. That, because you see if the woman that did a deal with the match from day one, none of this would not happen. Because one is not going to have David Daniel. And next you to then call him J-Bad. You see me? I raise them up there. And the whole time them and they walk with gun and pay a gunman and come in a yard and all of these things. And as a mother, she feel in her real life. She is one of the main cause of this blowout thing. That woman there. David them mother. I swear. I think they control David them from day one. Certain things soon reach where reach. You see me? Because then go take out all him little son out of bed and shoot him in front of him. All when she over him, lie down and beg them not kill him. Man, them light up the youth, see him in front of him and them two sister them. You see me, so you know everything, so you see me? I don't say, I'm not to lift up. Couple 1 hour, I have to lift up. I'll change to the brother then, I have to go lift up to him, you get caught.
You heard that? We are learning that between Wednesday night, May 29, and early yesterday morning, Thursday, May 30. Gunshots were heard being fired in an area known as John Crow Hotel in the Green Pond area of St. James. Yesterday morning, acting on intelligence, the police, they went to a one-bedroom boardhouse and they made checks. We haven't gotten his correct name as yet, but like the PNA detective said, he was called Serial. He was said to be in his 40s. Serial, he was found lying face down in a pool of blood. He had received several gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. He was DEAD. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, listen this. When the police processed this crime scene, 12 M16, 19 AK-47 and 5 9mm spent shells were recovered from that scene. Boy, it's rough. Like the PNA detective said, these hoodlums, them start targeting parents, you know. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, a guy, his name is Davin O'Brien McDonald, but he was popularly known as Pastor Rat. Yeah, man. Pastor Rat. Last week, Monday, May 20, Pastor Rat, he celebrated his 32nd birthday. He lived at Camp Road in the Hopewell area of Hanover. Now, this is what we are learning. Pastor Rat, he was a hoodlum. He has been in and out of jail and in and out of prison. In fact, we are told that either earlier this year or last year, Pastor Rat, he was released from prison after serving a sentence for gun-related offenses. We are told that Pastor Rat, him no left him gun at all. Well, we are not sure whether or not he had his gun on him yesterday afternoon, Thursday, May 30, about minutes after 12 midday. At that time, he was riding a red and black missile motorcycle along the Sign Main Road in St. James. We are told that Pastor Rat, he was regularly seen in that area. He was riding towards Montego Bay with a female on the bike. On reaching a section along the roadway, a motor car drove up beside the bike that Pastor Rat was riding. The occupants in the car, they opened gunfire at Pastor Rat. Both him and the female, they managed to jump from the bike and they ran off in bushes. The hoodlums in the car, they then made good their escape. We are told that the female, she was not hurt, but Pastor Rat, he was found on a slope in the bushes. He was seen lying on his right side with gunshot wounds to his upper body. He died on the spot. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 6 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend, for tell a friend, for tell a friend. about Popeye Newslink and PNL Vlog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica.